It's boring putting a melody in the middle as well. So I want to treat this synth to make it sound more stereo. I'm going to show you it's boring putting a melody I'm going to show you multiple ways we could do this. But keep in mind, you can apply this to any source you want. Let's hear it. And if we turn off the dry, we can hear that the reverb is stereo. It's coming from the left and right speaker a bit differently. So that's the stereo-ness we're adding to a mono synth. Let's blend it. Let's hear that in the track. It's just a bit wider. We could also do this with delay. Let's turn off the reverb and let's add a delay plugin. Should make it sound stereo. Let's turn off the dry and just hear the wet. Notice how stereo that sounds. And let's blend it with the dry. In the track, now we could add the stereo reverb on top. And that creates more of a stereo effect. And let's add a ping pong pan plugin. And with this one, it's going to pan based on the frequency or the rate and the width, or how wide it's going to pan. Let's hear it now. Notice it pans back and forth. We can make it wider. Or faster. Let's set it to about 2.5, not as wide, so it won't pan as far to the left and right speakers. Just a bit less. And we can put it before a delay and reverb and have them all play together. If instead we want it to sound like two performances, we can do that with a delay. Let's turn these three off and let's add another delay plugin and choose the channel time delayer. And what this plugin does is it delays the left or right side by the amount we choose. It'll sound like two performances. Let's try about 30 milliseconds. Notice it sounds like two performances, played at slightly different times. Now we could also try using a phaser. Let's turn these off, and let's add the 4-tap phaser right here. Let's put it at the top, and let's hear it. Now it still sounds mono, but let's adjust the rate to be a bit slower. And to make it sound stereo, let's go to the pins or the plug-in pin connector, and let's turn off the effect for the left side. So we're going to hear the phaser on the right with a direct sound on the left, like this. Notice how the effect is now stereo. We can do the same thing with a pseudo stereo effect. Let's type in MDA, and let's choose this plugin. And what this is going to do is going to add either a comb filter or the Haas effect, depending if this is positive or negative. Here's a comb filter. And here's the Haas effect.